Big Rubber Guys has quickly become one of my favorite wrestling lines to collect, and they have done a great job representing 80s tag teams like Demolition, British Bulldogs, the Legion of Doom, even the Powers of Pain. But now we get to take a look at the new Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton Rock and Roll Express. Big Rubber Guys, stay tuned. It feels like just yesterday that Brian Myers and Matt Cardona sent me the logo of Big Rubber Guys, and then it was announced. It's insane how fast this has all happened. I think that was actually November 2023 that I first saw the Big Rubber Guys logo at WrestleCade, and I knew this was going to be LJN's, and I knew that it was going to be something very big. And here we are, less than 2 years later, 10 series in, and a bunch more still on the way. But today, we are talking about Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton, two guys who I think fit into the timeline of LJN's and Big Rubber Guys. And each comes with a championship title belt, a lot of colors, a unique pose, and a lot of fun things to talk about. So we are going to get right into it. But first, what I want to talk about is the whole pre-order of this one. So you could pre-order individually Robert, individually Ricky, or individually Bad News Allen. Now, you might be wondering, how come I'm not unboxing Bad News Allen with Series 10? Well, today I got my Series 10 in. It had Robert Gibson, obviously. It had Ricky Morton, obviously. It had the Sewer Rat. However, in that third shipping box was Earl Hebner. So there's been some kind of mix-up at their warehouse where people who ordered Bad News Brown are getting Earl Hebner's. It's because they're in shippers and they have a barcode on the side. So really it is just human error that it comes down to. And they're giving you two options. You can keep Earl and order another Bad News Allen, or you can return Earl and they will send you a Bad News Allen in return. I have an Earl Hebner on pre-order from Wrestling Collector Shop. However, he has not answered my emails. He has not gotten back to me, and he has not shipped my figure. I've had issues with this person in the past. I'm not confident they're going to send it, so I said I will keep Earl Hebner and I will buy another Bad News Allen. So Bad News Allen and Earl Hebner will be the next video of our unboxing of Big Rubber Guys. But today we're talking about these guys right here, and I love how uniquely different they are from one another. And we're going to start off with Robert Gibson. As you can see, he's got this awesome TTD artwork right there. One of my favorite parts of these, and they've improved them recently. They're no longer really thin paper. They're actually like a cardboard. And I love that he's wearing exactly what he has on the figure, minus some of the added details to the handkerchief. And there we have our title belt. On the back, as we've come accustomed to, it has the entire Collect 'em All Big Rubber Guys on there. And we have literally every single one of these. So it's pretty cool to have a complete set so far in this line. But we're not here to talk about packaging, right? We are here to talk about the figures inside of it. So we're going to take this off. There is that Robert Gibson placard. I love these. I actually hold on to these. I toss everything else. There's a championship title, which we'll talk about in a second. There's Robert. And let me tell you something. Robert Gibson is one hell of a tag team partner, because anytime that Ricky Morton needs him, all right, he doesn't have to look over his shoulder, because Robert Gibson is looking in every which direction, and they nailed that on this figure, right? So his eyes are going in different directions, which is true to life to Robert Gibson. You know, it's not poking fun at him. It is not insensitive. It is, I think, very, very realistic of how he looks. So as you can see, he has that cutoff shirt, and so far he's standing pretty well, but as you can see, he's got a little lean back going there. He's throwing up the I love you, which I think is pretty cool. You love seeing that. Remember that from Jimmy Snuka, not Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Long hair, mullet, looking just like him in the face. The handkerchief we talked about. The black shirt with the Rock and Roll Express decal on it. Man, that thing looks awesome. And as you can see, there's ripples in the shirt. We turn it around. It's where they got the shirt cut down the middle and then tied in the back. Very Rock and Roll Express-esque. Rock on one side, end roll on the other. Those black and blue tights. He's got the handkerchiefs tied all around. A black one, a zebra ones in the boot covers, and then even the handkerchiefs tied around the knee pads. I mean, there is so much color going on here, And I don't know if you guys know this, but for every color, the price goes up, all right? Every Pantone you use, the price goes up. These are expensive to make, and these guys are loaded. So let's see how many Robert's got. He's got black, white, purple, blue, 5. That man right there is loaded up. I'm going to say he's got at least 10 on him. So very cool figure. And now we're going to take a look at the championship. I don't think that this is like an actual championship, at least not one I recognize. And if it is, please comment below in the comments and let us know. But all it says is World Tag Team Wrestling Champions. There's really no other defining aspects of it. Now, here's the thing. I love how this Robert Gibson looks. I love how this Ricky Morton looks. So I don't really feel inclined to put this around their waists and cover up their awesome shirts, because that's what it would look like. All right. I don't really want to drape it over his shoulder either. I think I'm just going to lay these flat in front of them, because I really don't think that they need the titles. I think that's going to take away from everything that makes these figures awesome. So we are going to take a look at Ricky Morton now. The babyface Ricky Morton. There he is in a completely contrasting attire than his partner, Robert Gibson. On the front with the placard. Same backer. So we are going to take him out. Just like Robert, he has his placard. The Ricky Morton in the same gear that the figure is wearing. You love to see it. I just wish that Robert had some more designs on his handkerchief, kind of similar to how Ricky does. Man, Ricky's stuck in there. There we go. And this Ricky's pretty cool because he could probably fit in pretty well with the OSFTM WCWs. So I would say, personally, I think that this is probably one of the more cartoony faces that we've gotten from a big rubber guy ever in the line. I don't really think it looks much like Ricky Morton. However, still very cool because you got that signature mullet in the front, flowing into the back, draped over the shoulders. He's got that white shirt on, like I said, contrasting his tag team partner. And I love this one. It says Ricky and Robert. He's got the purple kerchief on with the, I don't even know what you call that, purple leopard spots, I guess. Cut down the middle, tie in the back, just like his partner. He's got this salmon-colored tie, pink with the zebra, yellow with the zebra, white with the zebra, red with the checkers. The black and blue pants to match his partner, rock and roll on each side, and those white handkerchiefs tied around the knees. The boot warmers, everything, man. These things are awesome. However, we got to address the elephant in the room, right? These two are absolutely jacked. And I'm not talking in real life. I'm talking these figures, right? I do wish that their arms were a little bit smaller. Ricky Morton never had definition in his arms. Robert Gibson never had definition in their arms. They were not known for being body guys. They were not jacked. They didn't have intimidating builds. They were tag team specialists, right? That's what their specialty was, and that's how they won, is because they were good at working together. They were good at working as a team. We don't need to make them absolutely jacked. And I get it. It's so that they fit in with the rest of the line. However, these guys didn't fit in with the lineup, right? They didn't fit in with the rest of the roster because they weren't the size of these 80s giants. I wish that's what we got. I'm still happy with these. I still love them. These are 100% fronters for me. I don't have any other Rock and Roll Express figures because the classic superstars that they had the wrong hair colors on each person's head, so it kind of ruined that. They've had micro brawlers. We have a Ricky Morton Major Bendy. He was supposed to get a Galoob, but we don't really have true Rock and Roll Express accurate figures, and now we do. So these are available on secondary websites. I believe jjfigures.com. You can use code FIGHEAL to save 10%. Bad News Allen is on collectmajor.com, as is Earl Hebner, but these two are not up there as it stands. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to healbooks.com. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining us. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at whatheel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.